What is up, people, and welcome back to my Rags to Riches F1 2010 to 2014 career mode. This is the career mode where we go from one of the worst teams in F1 2010, work our way up through the ranks and through the teams, and try and get a drive for one of the best teams in F1 2014. We are currently in the F1 2013 season. We've already done 5 races of this season, so if you have missed any of those, go catch up with the annotation in the top right hand corner of your screen. There will be a playlist up there for you guys to go catch up on everything that you have missed. But we're here at the jewel on the F1 calendar. It is, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix. This is the big one. We're currently going into today's race P6 in the standings, which is a Force India seat for F1 2014. Same amount of points as our teammate of Kimi Räikkönen, but the race win that we got the Bahrain Grand Prix puts us ahead of him for the time being. Can we stay there, or can we improve and try and get a top 4 seat? We will just have to wait and see. Emails before today's race though. Teammate challenge. Unfortunately, we are losing out quite a bit on that one. We made a huge mistake last time around at the Spanish Grand Prix. I went for a gamble at the end of the race, trying to go onto the dry tyres and hoping that they'd be good enough to be a lot quicker than the AI, and unfortunately it did backfire, and we were only good enough for 21st position in that race. Not a good race for us at the Spanish Grand Prix. Race result stage, there we go. Race result stage from that one, and information for Monte Carlo. It's going to be nice and dry all weekend, which is what we like to see. And at the moment, the teammate challenge is looking bad, which, yeah, I kind of gathered that it's definitely not going well. But hopefully we can pick up some pace at today's Monaco Grand Prix. So without any further ado, let's head over to the Monaco Grand Prix. Okay, then here we go for one shot qualifying on the busiest circuit in the F1 calendar. As we go down in towards turn 1, putting it up into rich mix, setting our lap time in the middle of the session because there is supposed to be some rain coming down at some point. I'm not too sure when that is supposed to be, so we want to try and avoid that as best as we possibly can. But I'm going to shut up now because I need to concentrate. I will join you guys at the end of this lap. Okay, so far this lap has been a pretty decent one. So we go in towards Raskas now and down towards the anti-nose corner. Was the lap time going to be good enough for, though? Round the final corner, banging the wall on the exit of the anti-nose corner. It's not going to be good enough for P1. Whereabouts is it going to be? P5. Okay, P5 at the moment. However, it's only quicker than the likes of Esteban Gutierrez and just slower than Sergio Perez. So I'm not too sure whereabouts that is going to put us at the end of the session. We're just going to have to wait and see. But without any further ado, let's go to the end of the session and let's see exactly where we are in this qualifying session. Okay, P10. Not too bad in the qualifying session for today. The first time this season we have got into the top 10. So I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, it's that circuit. We're overtaking is difficult. We are going to try our best. You know me, I am a very aggressive driver. So, yeah, we are going to try our best into the corners and see whether we can pick up any positions down towards turn 1 and maybe in towards Mirabeau as well. We're just going to have to wait and see. But Sebastian Vettel is our pole man for today, with Lewis Hamilton 2nd, Nico Rosberg in 3rd, and Fernando Alonso 4th, with Mark Webber 5th. Felipe Massa starts in 6th place, with Kimi Räikkönen just behind him in 7th, and next to alongside him on the grid is Sergio Perez in 8th, Jenson Button is in 9th, and it is myself rounding out the top 10. Any real surprise in qualifying? Not really, no. Paul di Resta not setting a single lap time in today's session, so he'll be starting right to the back of the grid. This is not a track where you don't want to set a lap time and start to the back of the field. That's going to be seriously disappointing there for Paul di Resta, but nevertheless, starting in P10, can we get a decent result from there? Let's find out as we head over to the race for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's race day here on the jewel of the F1 calendar. It is, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix. We would like to have a decent race here today. Every driver wants to win Monaco. I think we won it in F1 2011. We didn't win it in F1 2012. It was a terrible race in F1 2010. So let's see what we can do here today. We'll be looking to have another decent race once again. For the first time this season, we haven't outqualified Kimi Räikkönen. I thought we may have outqualified him. No, we haven't. It's now 6-0. Oh, come on. We need to beat Kimi Räikkönen here today. We need to outqualify him in the future because 6-0 is just not good enough. So we need to come back at him in those ones. Race strategy for today, starting on the options and pitting for the primes on lap 8. And we're going to go for a cautious fuel strategy. Burn the fuel at the start of the race like we usually do. Starting in P10, there's 0% chance of rain in today's race. So without any further ado, let's head down to the track and get today's race underway. Pole position for today's race went to Sebastian Vettel in that Red Bull, with the 2 Mercedes once again right on his tail in P2 and P3. There's myself in P10 on the grid with my teammate Kimi Räikkönen just ahead of me. You can see him there in P7 in the grid. Right, what can we do in today's Monaco Grand Prix? The lights come on now. It is 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix straight away. Using curves and putting it up into Richmond. It's going to look for a bit of a dive bomb move up the inside, down in towards turn 1, up the inside of my teammate Raikkonen and the 2 Mclarens. And there we go, straight away moving up into P6 and now trying to find a gap on Fernando Alonso down in towards the casino section. Here we go, side by side with Alonso. Can we get through? Yes, we can. Squeezing through past Fernando Alonso, giving the room on the inside just in case his front wing was still up there. But there we go, moving up into P5. So far, so good in today's Monaco Grand Prix. Right behind Mark Webber. Can we get any more positions? I highly doubt it, but we will see what we can do. This is probably our best opportunity to go for an overtake down in towards this corner. If we can't close up through here, then we're not going to go for the overtake anywhere else on the circuit. Here we go, right behind Mark Webber. Oh, he's gone into the barrier. That might have been forced on by myself, as I did give him a little nudge in the back through that corner. Oh, he's done it again! Mark Webber, how is he still in this race? How on earth is Mark Webber still in this race after banging the barrier that hard twice? Jeez, that Red Bull is literally made of steel. Oh, no, no, no. Now I've done a Mark Webber. Okay, how am I still in this race? I should have broken my front wing there. But luckily, I've got a bit of Mark Webber magic. And I'm still in today's race. Felipe Massa, though, trying to go for the overtake on me. I don't think he's going to be able to get the job done. And we hold on to P5. Oh, purple through Sector 1 at the moment. We've caught up massively to Mark Webber and the 2 Mercedes at the moment. They're going very slowly here on this lap. Could we possibly have another chance to go for the overtake on Mark Webber? We just have to wait and see. Hopefully we do. Unfortunately, our fuel is running out very quickly. We've gone down into optimal fuel now, which is not what we'd like. We would like to be on rich revs just to try and catch up to Mark Webber as much as we possibly can. We know we are quick down in towards this corner, so I've got a good chance to catch up to Mark. That's probably why we're quick. There we go. We've got a corner cutting warning. Not the best of lines through there, but that's not our usual line through that corner. Or banging against the wall twice. That's not what we want. We need to start concentrating once again. Here he goes then, Felipe Massa down in towards turn 1, side by side with a Ferrari driver, but luckily he backs out of going for that overtake, and he actually backs off quite a lot. They're putting him under pressure from a few drivers behind him. He doesn't get overtaken, but I think that might have allowed Alonso to overtake Kimi Raikkonen. So, yeah, it looks like it's worked out quite well for Ferrari at the moment, up into P6 and P7, and battling with us Lotuses. Lotuses, or is it Loti? What is the plural for Lotus? Is it Lotuses? Lotus or Loti? Let me know in the comment section down below. Why are we discussing this? We're trying to race around Monaco and we're discussing what the plural is for Lotus. Ah, what is my life? As Massa once again goes for the overtake down towards the Nova chicane. Going to brake a lot later than him. But I've just about... Oh, no. That is terrible. Oh, no. No, what have we done? What on earth have we done? Kimi Raikkonen might go for the move down in towards the back. He backs out of it massively. I mean, he had to through there. Ah, now I've broken my front wing. That's not what I need. That is really... Oh. I've got to really just stop talking. It's just really got to stop talking, because every time I talk, I make a mistake. Look, I'm still talking, and I'm still making mistakes. Alonso, we can't fit 2 cars through there. I should have tried it, but I tried it anyway round the outside. I've got the job done on Alonso, but... we have lost out to Massa. And we've also broken off... Oh, Alonso, I didn't know you went round the outside there, mate. What are you doing? I did not know you were round the outside from me there. Right, okay, that's it. No more talking. Only when we can. Because I need to really concentrate in this race. Right, we are into the pits on this lap. I do not want a new front wing, though. I do not want to get a new front wing. I've got Fernando Alonso right to my tail. Yes, that's right. I just ignored braking. Not breaking my front wing, but I ignored... crashing into the pit entry wall, and there we go, we're getting a new front wing. Where's this going to put us? Okay, right, we've got it all to do here today now. Behind a Toro Rosso. Okay, maybe not quite behind a Toro Rosso, but we're behind Jenson Button, and we're definitely going to be at the back end of the points now. We were running in P5, we dropped down to P6 because of a stupid mistake, and now we're in P15. It's not good enough, but we're going to not cross the white line. Oh, that was actually really close. Really, really close. But now we're going to shut up once again, concentrate, and see what we can do. Okay, we've got a lot of drivers piling into the pits on this lap, including my teammate Kimi Raikkonen. They're all coming out of the pit lane now. So whereabouts is this going to put us? Down in towards turn 1, braking. And on the exit, getting Esteban Gutierrez, but losing out to my teammate Kimi Raikkonen, who moves up into P11. So we're not even in the points in today's race. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Both myself and Kimi Raikkonen losing out in today's race, and look at that, not even in the points, and also behind my teammate. It's not what I need, not what I need at all. Okay, we've got 2 drivers coming into the pits right now, so they went for a prime to option strategy. It's Adrian Sutil and Daniel Ricciardo. So we have got points at the moment in today's race. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to beat Kimi Räikkönen. He's slowly increasing that gap over me in today's race. We're still going to knuckle down though, still see whether we can catch up that gap or not. Oh, no way. No way have we just done that to both sides of the front wing. After so long of just keeping quiet, keeping the car on track and holding on to P10, we've demolished our front wing. We've absolutely demolished it. It's not too bad. I mean, yes, okay, we've broken both end plates, but I reckon we can still carry on. And I reckon we can still hold on to this P10 for 3 more laps. Here we go then, final lap of this Monaco Grand Prix. I should sound a little bit more enthusiastic because I am battling for some points in today's race, but to be running in P5 and now to be battling for P10, it's not really where I wanted to be. So it is very, very disappointing in today's race that we haven't got a better result, but I will try and make the best out of a bad situation, still try to bring the car home in P10. But we've got Esteban Gutierrez trying to stop us from doing that. Sebastian Vettel, though, wins today's Monaco Grand Prix. That's going to really help him in trying to challenge Lewis Hamilton for the championship, banging against the wall. Still there on the left-hand side as we go through Porte and using all of our curves through the tunnel. Esteban Gutierrez is going to be right on our tail end all the way through here. I'm literally putting my car in the middle of the circuit just to make sure that he doesn't go for the overtakes. We go over the bump there on the left-hand side, through the Novel chicane, losing the back end like the tyre wear. The tyre wear is atrocious on this game. Whether that's just because I can't be smooth driving on a pad. I'm smooth on a steering wheel, but on a pad, my steering is very jittish, and it's very, you know, like this. It's just very, like, just jumping around the place, and yeah, I should not be testing that out while still driving around. That's a bad decision, Hayden. But come on, through the final corner, down towards the line. It should be enough to hold on to P10. We are going to gain a point here today, but I see that as a lot of points lost. We should have got 10 points here today. We should have got P5. And unfortunately, it's only P10 and it's only 1 point. And we've lost out to our teammate of Kimi Räikkönen again. It's not good enough. It is seriously not good enough. And I need to work out how I can be better at this game. Because right now, P10 is not good enough. P10 is not good enough. I know, okay, we're only 1 place behind Kimi Räikkönen. I don't think this is a circuit that really suits the Lotus car. But yeah, we should be doing better than that. We should really be doing better than that. However, Sebastian Vettel is today's race winner with Nico Rosberg in 3rd and Lewis Hamilton in 3rd. Sorry, Nico Rosberg in 2nd, Lewis Hamilton in 3rd. That means that Sebastian Vettel will be the new championship leader. Nico Rosberg will catch up to Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton will go in P2. Mark Webber finished today's race in 4th with Felipe Massa 5th. Fernando Alonso 6th, Jenson Button in 7th, Sergio Perez 8th, Kimi Räikkönen in 9th, and myself getting the final championship point here today. Esteban Gutierrez, the guy just missing out. Any surprises here today? No, and no DNFs as well, which is the big surprise that there weren't any DNFs in today's race. So that's a little bit surprising. I was hoping there would be a lot of them. I've seen races in the past at this circuit and at Singapore where there's only 5 guys finishing the race. So fingers crossed something like that could happen this year, because that could only really mean that we will get the race win in that one. However, we're just going to have to wait and see for that. Looking at the Drivers' Championship then, and it is Sebastian Vettel, like I said, leading the championship by 9 points over Lewis Hamilton. Nico Rosberg 16 points behind. So those 3 guys look like they will be battling for the championship this season. Losing out to Kimi Räikkönen means that we have dropped down to P7 in the championship, and I believe that is a Toro Rosso seat for F1 2014, which isn't good enough. We're only 1 point behind him though, and only 18 points behind Fernando Alonso. If we can get some good results like we did at the Bahrain Grand Prix, then we can certainly come back at those guys. We've got some good races coming up though. We've got Canada up next. We should be able to get a decent result there, and then that's followed by, I think, Britain. I'm not too sure about that one, but then we've got the likes of Germany, Hungary, stuff like that. So hopefully we can get some decent races there. Looking at the Constructors' Championship then, and Mercedes lead the way over Red Bull Racing by 8 points at the moment. Ferrari move above us into P3. Looks like the battle for P3 is going to continue, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens between the 2 teams. Hopefully we can battle for P3. We want to try and get 3rd place in the Constructors' Championship, but we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. Right, that is it though for today's Monaco Grand Prix. If you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. And I will see you next time at the Canadian Grand Prix, where hopefully we can have a better result. But until then, it's goodbye from me.